Hello, friends, and welcome back to Malicious Compliance Stories. Hey, OP, you're allowed to have guard dogs that protect your property, as the police have said, and even better, your dogs didn't harm the child, only cornered them. But if that child attempts this again, you might want to consider pressing charges. This was trespass, and you'll also have a report. But before we begin, best way to support our channel is to leave comments, like, and subscribe with the turned-on bell so you don't miss the new video every single day. Here we go. Laughed at my neighbor's face after she told me she'll get my dogs removed. I, 42-year-old female, live outside the big city together with my husband, 50, and my daughter, 14-year-old female. Our house is located further away from most of the houses in the neighborhood, as we also run an equine center. The center's not big and mainly for private clients stabling 18 horses, most of which are quite pricey. My daughter's horses are also stabled there. The house, the yard, the fields, and the arena are all on the same territory, which is fenced up. Because of this, and my husband going to work in the city and my daughter going to school there, I'm often left alone to look after the yard and make sure it's running. We also have staff members that look after the stables and horses and instructors teaching people how to ride. But as I said, it's private, so the owners normally need to make sure they call us before coming so their horses are ready and to avoid too many people. We only provide services to the people who stable their horses at our place and don't run a riding school, since all the horses are private. Also, some yard staff also live on top of the stables. There's a residential area with kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and TV. Some of my daughter's friends also have their own horses which are stabled there, so sometimes they can stay over at ours over the weekends or holidays. Because of all the above, and alongside with security cameras, we also have 4 guard dogs, Caucasian and Middle Asian Shepherds, which we let roam free on the territory during night or when we don't have a lot of owners around. The dogs are familiar with all the kids, my daughter and her friends, the owners, and the members of staff working at the yard. In fact, they're very friendly to them. However, they are guard dogs, so they are ready to protect the property. One of the neighbor's kids became notorious at trying to climb over the fence to look at the horses, even after multiple warnings not to do that. On Friday, they've managed to get through during the evening, so our dogs cornered them and didn't let them move. I've only found out about it after hearing police sirens coming to the property. Apparently, they were cornered for a while, and since the dogs won't let them out, their mother had to call the police. I took the dogs away so the kids could go, and the police officer said I did nothing wrong since guard dogs are allowed, but the mothers tried to pull the card how traumatized the kids are and the dogs should be taken care of, and I laughed and reminded her they've been warned multiple times. She started spreading rumors, and they made it to the local newspaper saying I'm the a-hole. And our second story. Lady yells at me on the phone for doing my job. I work at a bridal shop as a customer service rep. I answer phones, book appointments, check people in and out, and handle transactions. I also have to call brides and bridesmaids about their special order dresses arriving in store. The majority of the time, the B and BMs are over the moon excited that their dress is in and they can come pick it up, and they're the sweetest people to talk to. However, some brides can be the literal devil incarnate and end up ruining your night and reputation because they didn't get exactly what they wanted. I'm also very new, like less than 2 months working here new. This was one of those devil brides from last night. Me equals me, CL equals crazy lady, FM equals favorite manager. I'm making special order calls. CL has 3 dresses under her name, no names for bridesmaids. I call her. CL. Hello? Me. Hi, this is OP calling from Bridal Shop. How are you tonight? CL. Good, thanks. Me. I'm just calling to let you know that I have 3 SO dresses in store and ready to be picked up. CL. There's supposed to be 4. Me. Oh, okay. I'm only seeing 3 under your name, but I can check your file to see where the 4th one is. CL. Yes, please. I'm not coming to get my dresses until all of them are there. Me. Okay, so it looks like the BM dress in size 4 was picked up by one of your BMs, so I just have 2 size 8s and a size 6 ready for pickup. Would it be possible for me to grab a general idea from you of when you'll be able to come pick up? CL. I'm very busy with work and don't know when I'm free. Me. Okay, no worries. Our store policy is that Any SO dresses in our inventory have to be picked up within 7 days, so you have your dress as soon as possible. Now, if you can't make it in store, we can ship. CL. I just told you I'm very busy with work and I don't know my schedule, and now you're telling me you're going to give my dresses to someone else? Me. Oh no, sorry for any confusion. I was about to say we can ship your dresses to CL. That's extremely rude of you to say. I paid for those dresses, they're mine. You can't just give them to someone else if I've paid for them. Me. I'm sorry, ma'am, we're not giving your dresses to anyone but you. We can ship them to your house if that makes it easier. CL. Put your manager on now. That's so rude of you to say. I paid for my dresses and they're not going to anyone else. Me. Let me put you on hold while I speak to a manager. At this point, I was shaking with a mixture of confusion, anger, and fear. I've never had someone twist my words so quickly before I'd even finished talking and turn it into a bigger deal than it ever should have been. I went to find my manager. She was in alterations with a customer. I calmly explained the entire situation to her and what CL was saying on the phone. My manager says that she won't be finished with this appointment for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I go back to the front desk and pick up CL, who'd been on hold, and explained that my manager was busy but could call her right back. CL. I don't care if she's busy. I want to speak to her now. Me. I'm sorry, ma'am. She's in an appointment and we'll call you back as soon as she's finished with another customer. I hung up the line and decided to let my manager deal with whatever was going to happen when she either called back CL or CL called her. Not even 3 minutes later, my phone rings again. Me. Good evening. Thank you for calling Bridal Shop in my city. My name's OP. How can I help you? CL's fiance, CF. Hi. Is there a manager working tonight? Me. Yes, there is. She's in an appointment right now. Can I take your name and get her to call you right back? CF. No, just get her attention for me. Me. I'm sorry, she's in an appointment and it could take up to 20 minutes for her to be free. Can I take your name, please? CF. Just get her attention. Me. I'm going to have to put you on hold while she finishes her appointment. Is that all right? CF. Fine. I hold the call, let my manager know that someone was on the line. At this point, I didn't know that it was CL's fiance. He didn't give a name or any indication to who he was, and went back to making calls. My manager finishes with her appointment a good 20 minutes later and comes back to the front to answer the phone call. All hell breaks loose. Seriously. FM. Hi, thank you for holding. I'm my manager, the operations manager here. How may I help you? CF with CL literally screaming bloody murder in the background. I have a huge problem with one of your employees telling my fiancée that if she doesn't pick up her dresses right away, you're going to give them to someone else. What kind of business model is that? FM. I can assure you that was not the conversation that was had. We would never sell your dresses to anyone but you. They're yours, your dresses. At this point, the only thing coming from their end of the line was CL screaming that I was lying, CF yelling that my manager was useless and crying. My manager said that we could ship the dresses directly to their houses so they wouldn't have to come to the store, and they lost it again, yelling that I specifically ruined their entire experience. I, a brand new, slightly trained CSR just doing my job, ruined their wedding for them. My poor manager is just giving me help me looks while they're screaming at her and accusing her and myself. She eventually worked out a shipment arrangement with them and hung up the line. We ended up having to put them on a manager-only call list so that I wouldn't have the opportunity to ruin their wedding again, and I had to switch my shifts this weekend from morning to afternoon in case they came in and saw me, since we have name tags. And our last story. A retired police officer telling us what to do with the yard. My husband and I moved into this neighborhood about 3 years ago after we got married. We haven't been able to celebrate Halloween the last 2 years due to COVID. It's our favorite holiday, so this year we decided to go all out. We filled our yard with tombstones and skeletons. All of our bushes and trees are wrapped in fake webbing. The tree closest to the street having a huge 6-foot spider dangling from its limbs. The final touch was a huge rope web, but we added extra webbing to fill it out that hangs from our roof all the way out to the street. We're not into gory stuff, so we got a couple of fuzzy spider decorations to place around the yard. It took us hours to decorate, and we were so excited. My husband looked like a kid in a candy store. Yesterday, while my husband was at work, I heard a knock on my door. It turned out to be my neighbor. He looked absolutely frantic. I didn't even have a chance to ask what happened when he yelled in my face, "You need to take all this crap down!" I was really taken aback. This neighbor's always been very nice to us. I've seen other houses decorate in the past few years, maybe not to this extent, but I know it's not against our HOA rules. I decided to ask if that was his issue, just in case. He looked at me completely dumbfounded and started going off. "Cut the crap! You need to put all this away! My wife has arachnophobia. Your yard practically gave her a heart attack this morning." I kinda effed up here and laughed. I didn't think our purple fuzzy spiders with big googly eyes would even scare the little kids in the neighborhood. You're pulling my leg, right? He got in my face and practically stepped into my house. "You're gonna scare my wife to death. If you and your husband don't take all this crap down, I'm reporting you. I'm a retired police officer and I can make this a real problem for you." I started seeing red and getting really uncomfortable because I was completely home alone and my husband wouldn't be home for hours. Even if I wanted to take it down, it'd be impossible without his help. Listen, this is our first time getting to celebrate Halloween in our house, and we really put a lot into our yard. We don't even have any gory or graphic decorations. None of our spiders even look realistic. Can we please not do this right now? "I don't give a crap, just take it down or else." He didn't really give me a chance to answer, he just started walking back to his yard. Our decorations are not scary. Other neighbors have even said our yard is cute. We also spent a few $100s decorating. It'd be a huge waste to take it all down. I haven't told my husband yet because I know he's petty and will throw a fit and probably decorate with even more spiders out of spite. I refuse to take down our decorations. This is really important to us. And I just want to enjoy my favorite holiday with my husband. Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.